Multiplication of matrices. To multiply matrices, we first should work out whether the matrices can be multiplied, and to do that we have to find the order of both of them. Now, to find the order, remember it's the column of the first matrix, and that if that equals the row of the second matrix, then the multiplication exists. And then we work out our multiplication. So let's do this one example. It says for A equals this matrix and B equals that matrix, find A, B. Over here I'll work out the order. So there's a matrix A and matrix B. Matrix A order, it's got 2 rows and 2 columns. Matrix B is 2 rows and 1 column. Those two inner ones have to be the same. Yes, they are. They're equal. So we have an order of 2 by 1 being our AB matrix. So let's actually multiply them out. Probably didn't need to do that here because it actually asked us to do it. And of course, if they ask you to do it, that means it can be done. But it's always good to have a quick check. So writing these down, there's my A. And my B is 3 and 5. Remember, when I multiply the row by the column. Okay, the row, so the first row by the column. So very important that I do that. I'll write all the steps here. So this one here will be 3 times 3. Remember, first with the first one, plus the -6 times the 5. Now I'm starting the next row. So I'll be -3 times the 3 plus the 1 times the 5. Okay, next time we'll just won't show all that. We'll just write the answers like this. So 9 minus the 30 is what we get here, and -9 plus the 5. Now, because I haven't room to go underneath, I'll just put it on the side here. This gives me -21, and this gives me -4. So when I multiply that out, there's the answers I get. Example 2 says matrix X shows the number of cars of models A and B bought by 4 dealers, A, B, C, and D. Matrix Y shows the cost in dollars of model A and B. So very important, this is a cost. Find XY and explain what it represents. So let's do XY over here. XY, always best to write those. Now fill in your matrices. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1. That was my X. And my Y, 23,000 and 35,000. So remember, we're multiplying them. I'm just going to write the answers for these to give myself plenty of room there. 3 times 23 gives me 69,000. Plus 1 times 35 gives me 35,000. We'll add them up later. 2 times the 26. So this becomes 46,000. Plus this becomes 3 times 35,000 becomes 105,000. 1 times 23, 23,000. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing here. This one is 175,000. And the last one is 23,000 plus the 35,000. Now when I actually add them together, I'll put the matrices brackets in a minute. I get 104,000. The next one is 151,000. The next one is 198,000. And the last one being 58,000. So we've worked out our XY. It also tells us to work out what it represents. Well, what this represents, so matrix XY, I'll write it over here, matrix XY shows. And because it's the cost, this is what they've spent. So it shows that dealer A spent $104,000. Dealer B spent $151,000. C spent $198,000. And of course, dealer D spent $58,000. Example 3. For A equals that and B equals that, find AB. Okay, so let's quickly do that. Again, always write the AB and now fill in what each matrix represents so that the examiners are able to see what you are doing. 3, 2, 5 there, 0, 1, 6 there. This time I'll write the answers. I won't actually put the pluses in between them. When I work this out, I know I'll do 9 plus 10 plus 10, and the other one is 0 plus 7 plus 36. So I get an answer of 29 and 43. Well, to inspire your steps are there. You can do it a number of ways. One is to work out, store A and B in there, which you have been shown. That's 3C questions.